Hey, Cat Jack. I was just on your um, just on your page. Saw what you posted about your last live stream. We'll catch up with it. I'll watch it throughout the day. Give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna bring up the desktop. We're gonna talk for about 15 minutes. The sun is coming up earlier, so I'm gonna have to make some changes in my morning routine. Let me get my beard to calm down a little bit. Hey, Selena. Cat Jack says I'm so tired, but I feel good. Cat Jack says coyotes howling. Yikes. I am so looking forward to eventually getting a film clip of a coyote. We have them here. Occasionally I hear them. My neighbors have seen them. I haven't seen one yet. Not in this area, but we know we're here. Selena says, hello, Yogi Eric. Hello, my friend Selena. Selena says, Kat, I had no idea you do Terra too. Connecting with your channel friend. Awesome. Kat says, Elon's, it's been on my mind for 2 years, but I have started posting. Yay, thanks. Oh, that was supposed to be for you, Selena. Selena says, I'm fantastic. How are you, Eric? I'm good. Hey, Anton. Anton, how are you? So there's a couple things I want to read. I'm going to jump right in. I'm glad you guys are here. I enjoy my Monday. I enjoy my morning live streams, the 5 a.m.s, because I almost always feel on point. The afternoon sessions can get a little wandering, not off topic, because it's always on topic, which reminds me of something else I want to read. So let's put off the course talk just for a minute, because I said subject. And I brought this up this morning. Hafiz, the great Sufi poet, wrote a book. Not really a book, a collection. They didn't really write books back then. I think Hafiz was a 12th century Sufi poet. Spontaneous poetry. Anyway, his stuff was collected and put into book form, probably generations after his death. But the book that you can buy of Hafiz's poetry, the subject tonight is love. 60 wild and sweet poems inspired by Hafiz. This is just one little part of one of his poems, and I absolutely love it. For a day, just for one day, talk about that which disturbs no one and brings some peace into your beautiful eyes. And brings some peace into your beautiful eyes. Let me read that again, just a little better. For a day, just for one day, talk about that which disturbs no one and bring some peace into your beautiful eyes. How beautiful is that? So how about we make that today? Today we talk about that which disturbs no one and we bring some peace into our own beautiful eyes. I'm with you if you guys want to join in. Well, just be kind. This is a directive the great teacher, Kenneth Wapnick, largely considered to be the premier teacher of A Course in Miracles. He says, just be kind. Just practice kindness, making it about them. Because when we make it about them, we are making it about something other than our ego. And when we do that, we learn we don't take the ego so seriously. We're not in battle with the ego. We're not trying to subjugate the ego. We're simply learning to smile at it. A gentle smile. The ego is a joke. And I don't mean a joke as in like, we're calling it out, calling it a bad name. It's just a joke in that it is not real. It's a prank we've pulled upon ourselves. But there's another joke. Kenneth Wapnick talks about this. It's in A Course in Miracles, and I forget which section, that it's a joke to consider that time can come to circumvent reality. That time can circumvent reality, or that time can circumvent eternity. So if there's eternity, and it's everlasting, how can there be time? That's the great joke. So that means we have this moment, timeless, timelessness itself. And in this moment, we can choose to be kind. And for just a day, just one day, how about just for a moment, for one moment, let's talk about that which disturbs no one and bring some beauty into our beautiful eyes. Another one from Hafiz, for I have learned that every heart will get what it prays for most. Here's one more. I have caught the happy virus last night. When I was out singing beneath the stars, it is remarkably contagious, so kiss me. This is Hafiz talking to eternity itself, talking to the universe, talking to the stars, talking to God. I have caught the happy virus last night when I was out singing beneath the stars. It was remarkably contagious, so kiss me. One more. You have taken root in the beloved. I love your golden branches and the 100 graceful movements your body now makes each time the wind, children, and love come near. Man, how beautiful is that? You have taken root in the beloved. I love your golden branches and the 100 graceful movements your body now makes each time the wind, children, and love come near. All right, that was Hafiz, guys. Let's catch up in the chat. Sunit says, I'm fantastic. How are you? I'm good. I am good. Sunit says, we got here to class early, Eric, so Kat and I were chatting. Awesome. Poop says, I eat dried foreskins. Well, the question is, why do you eat them dried? You know? We live in the age of condiments. You got mustard, you got mayonnaise, you got ketchup, you got barbecue sauce. You have options, my friend. Enjoy life. Oh, what was the name? The name was Hafiz. I think Hafiz might have been, I typed it in the comment section. Hafiz might have been a contemporary of Rumi. I don't know the exact dates. Selena says, that's so beautiful, Eric. You must have so much peace because your eyes are absolutely beautiful. Well, thank you so much. You know what? We can talk about that. I don't always, not always, but I get to choose peace every moment. I get caught up in Maya, as they say in Sanskrit, in yoga, and Buddhism. Maya being the illusory world that Course in Miracles talks about. But I've gotten to the point where I realize moment by moment I can choose peace instead of this, as the Course says. So you get caught up, you choose peace. You get caught up, you choose peace. You get caught up, you choose forgiveness. Forgiveness is power. Amanda says, hello, Yogi, you are handsome as ever. Well, thank you so much. Again, I'm feeling like a hobo. Not sure what to do with my beard yet. Cena says, Amanda Angel disguised as a funny rebel. That's a big message there. All of us are disguised as something. Cat and Jack had this great revelation. All of us are disguised as something. So do you want to see the disguise or do you want to see the reality? Do you want to see the content or do you want to see the form? If you look in the content, you're going to see what Selena says. You're going to see that angel. You're going to see divinity. You're going to see that what Cat and Jack said, the God spark within all of us. Amanda says, I shared your sexy ass out. Just the sexy ass, nothing else. It seems like people might get ripped off if that's the only part of me that you shared out. Let's see. Hey, Arizona. A little bit of Arizona is here. Um, hey, Miss Flipper. Amanda says, you got some poetry there? Yogi Sexy? I try to read some type of poetry every day. I write my own, lyrical prose. Not quite poetry, although I got 6 books of poetry actually published. Let's see. I cannot pronounce the name. Spiritual growth of a person is a way to purify consciousness, accessing to the subconscious, discover their abilities, and profoundly change the ideas about themselves and the universe. It's a connect. Thank you, my friend. How are you, Miss Flipper? Everyone subscribing. I appreciate that. Arizona says thank you. She's going to follow back. How are you, my friend? Aline says the only way. Absolutely. Amanda says, by the way, I love your beard. It makes you look more wise with beard. That's just my thoughts. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. Amanda says, okay, I showed that sexy body. Appreciated. Celia says, Eric, I shared out this live stream of your channel into my community posts. Thank you. Hey, easy. Arizona says, may I address something? Absolutely, sure. Rosie says, hey, Yogi. Hey, Rosie. Skits, hey, Skits. Good morning, Eric. You're Yogi legend. I wish you and your chat positive vibes, surrounded by smiles and lots of love. Thank you, Skits. Cena says, Mana, I was just thinking that Eric is looking cute with the beard. It's giving divinely masculine, and I'm digging it. Just need to put the red shirt back on, Eric. Maybe for the afternoon. Shirts are always in rotation. Amanda says, Tori, I love you today. You certainly did. I appreciate that. Rosie says, how are you, Yogi? I'm good. You guys are making me smile. It's much appreciated. Everyone's saying hi. Easy says, I haven't told you I love you yet either. Well, thank you, Easy. I appreciate that. I love you too, my friend. Easy's been a good friend for quite some time now. We have some awesome talks here and on Facebook Messenger. If anyone has Facebook Messenger, reach out. Let's talk. Miss Pippa says, I read Alan Watts quote that works well with the disguise idea. Let's hear it, Miss Flipper. Amanda says, I'm still blushing. Rosie says, Yogi, you make a man of flesh today. If you didn't know, now you do. I didn't know. Arizona says, recently my channel was hacked by a very good friend, but I was able to get it back. But why would they do that to me? That's a good question. I don't have an answer. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea why people do anything. But ultimately, what it comes down to is people believing in the illusion of the ego so much so that they do things because they think it's giving them some benefit, but it doesn't. So here's the difficulty and the promise. Can we see through the illusion that they were acting through the ego to the reality of who they are? The self who they truly are can never be diluted. For whatever reason, they chose the wrong teacher. They chose the ego. They believed that they were getting something out of it, that it was going to be of some benefit to them, that through hurting you, they would gain. But you can never gain anything by hurting someone. And your good friend hurt you. I'm sorry to hear that. Forgiveness means that you realize they chose the wrong teacher and you wish them the best, that they can now choose the right teacher. It doesn't mean that you keep extending trust. It doesn't mean that you have to keep associating with them. It just means that you realize they chose the wrong teacher, and now you wish them that they choose the other, the better, the teacher of love that's within all of us. So this is from Alan Watts. My brother asked me about Alan Watts yesterday. If I am because you are, and if you are because I am, then I am not I, and you are not you. Awesome. Alan Watts always has a way of summing things up succinctly, doesn't he? Amanda says, nobody makes me blush, but yes, Yogi made me blush. I couldn't look at my live for a few minutes. I messed up. I don't know how I ever accomplished such a thing. Instead, we are both something in common between. Awesome. Let me put that all together. If I am because you are, and if you are because I am, then I am not I, and you are not you. Instead, we are both something common between. Love, Alan Watts. Amanda says, I'm the expert. I make others blush, but never the other way. Selena says, Arizona, what the heck? I'm so sorry that happened to you. Me too. Amanda says, thank you. Yes, they hurt me so much. Yeah, any time that we are hurt like that, deceived, sometimes if we always ask why did this person that we cared about, that was our friend, hurt us so much? And the truth is, we never really know why. Why did someone choose that teacher? You know, A Course in Miracles says we have two teachers. One, the ego, which is always loud, always wrong, and always speaks first. So if it speaks first, if it's always loud, chances are we're going to believe it. But it's always wrong. It always hurts. It always hurts ourselves. It always hurts others. But there's a quiet voice, the voice of truth, the voice of reality, the voice of love. And it always waits. It knows that we can always choose again. So I'm sorry, Arizona. I'm sorry so much. Cena says, Rosie, I'm so much better now. Best mood ever. I love it here. I never want to leave. Skit says, I love Alan Watts. Me too, Skits. Skit says, does your brother meditate? He does not. He doesn't. It would be good if he did. Cena says, oh, thank you for sharing me out, Arizona. Let's, give me a second here, guys. Let's mod our friend, Arizona Up. You are a moderator, as well as a member of the channel. I think this happened this time around, this month, when I was able to gift out 10 memberships. Cena says, Amanda, you are so funny, and I understand. You're so used to being the aggressor, and you surprised Yogi Eric. Dish it right back to you, playfully. Love this energy. Did I dish it out? Rosie says, Amanda gonna fall asleep, dreaming of what happened today and how someone made you blush for once. Amanda says she was a friend for 3 years. So remember the friendship. Remember that just for a moment they chose the wrong teacher. Doesn't mean that you have to go back to being a friend again, but just remember the fact they chose the wrong teacher for whatever reason. You can still love them. They can still be a friend, but they might be that friend from a distance. They might be that friend that you no longer feel that you need to be associated with. And send them love, that they can next time choose the right teacher. That they can forgive themselves for making such a mistake. And remember, a mistake is simply, again, I keep repeating it, choosing the wrong teacher. So that was the first teacher, the ego. The second teacher is the quiet voice for the Holy Spirit. It is always, always quiet. It's the voice of silence itself. Remember, Herman Melville wrote in Moby Dick, silence is the only voice of God. It's always wait. It's always patient, because it knows that we ultimately will always come back to choosing that. Eventually, your friend will choose the right teacher. All we can do is send them prayers, all of us, and hope that they do. Arizona says, oh, thank you very much. You're welcome, my friend. Cena says, Amanda, I know you are just a sweetheart with a sense of humor, and that's why you're amazing, because you turn the ugly into something beautiful. Nice. And that was beautifully said, Selena. Let's see. Amanda says, I'm not too aggressive, by the way. I'm just making another smile, some blush. It's my love I give. But yes, Yogi dished it out this time, and I loved it. Hey, don't see as I dished it out. Just making conversation with my friends. Amanda never expected to blush. Cena says, Rosie, I'm sure Amanda and I could teach each other a lot of things. Absolutely, we all could. Hey, Sniper, how are you, my friend? Rosie says, we make Yogi blush too. You guys do make me blush, that's for sure. Amanda says, slow, sexy squirrel. Again, just need to point this out. Whenever I read that, it is something, I think I've read it twice now. Something I've never fully expected to ever say. Hello, sexy squirrel. I see squirrels every day doing a variety of stuff. And I love squirrels. Hey, thank you for that. Thank you for the jewel. Much appreciated. We got a floating heart, 10 jewels. Thank you so much, Arizona. So seeing squirrels every day, and they always do amazing things, I never ever expected to say, hello, sexy squirrel. They are many things, but I never thought of them as sexy. Amanda says, I love my sexy squirrel. Thank you so much, Arizona. I appreciate that so much. I love those gifts. I love jewels. Such a wonderful way of just reaching out and letting people know how much you appreciate them. Amanda says, I feel like I choose the wrong teacher almost daily. How's that for some guilt? That is quite a bit of guilt, isn't it? Me too, Miss Flipper, me too. And it's even worse for you and I. Because now we know that there's a wrong teacher. We know what the wrong teacher is. We know that we can choose another teacher, and yet we continuously choose the wrong teacher. And then we choose the wrong teacher for choosing the wrong teacher. But I think it's getting easier. One boy says, 100 hours watched from last night. Live, wow. So you're there, runner boy. You're just waiting for YouTube to catch up. Well done, my friend. Arizona says, you are very welcome. Hey, Arizona, I'm so happy that you joined the morning live stream when it's always filled with so much love. Selena says, I can't say sexy squirrel feels wrong. Well, you know what? I love squirrels. Runner Boy says, shout out Skits and Amanda for helping. Amanda says, told you, Runner Boy, we're going to do it. Never doubt. In Jesus' prayer, what does hallowed be the name mean? That's a good question. I can only offer my perspective. Hallowed, holy utterance. You know, we talk about hallowed ground. That the hallowed utterance of the name of Jesus brings us into Christ consciousness, brings us in connection with the consciousness of Christ that we all share. So when we say it, we are all on hallowed ground. We're sharing that energy of Jesus himself. So by uttering the prayer, by invoking the name, we are invoking Christ consciousness. Just my perspective. Hey, Mark, Gravity Core Fitness says, morning, everyone. Morning, Shadoshi Yogi. Good morning, our great friend, Gravity Core Fitness. Guys, you get a chance to hang out with Mark and Joe? Double session yesterday with them. There was their usual pub talk. Although, you know what? It's great to see Mark in action. But I love sitting in the pub and talking with Mark and Joe. They're a lot of fun. They have a lot of love and joy to give out to everyone, and they do. I've never seen Mark get upset by any comment. Takes it all so happily and good naturedly, and just continuously gives love back to everyone, with a joke and with a smile. Tetragrammaton, tetragrammaton. You know I was going to get that wrong. Let's see. Miss Pippa says, holy is your name. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Billard. Billard says, Yogi needs to teach how to get all the hot ladies in the chat because he mastered it. It was sheer luck of the draw. Luck of the draw. Skip says, I'm going to have your live playlist running today to run a boy. Let's go. Selena says, see, I said Amanda was an angel in disguise, and she is the shout-out runner boy. Amanda says, I had runner boy on only phone from time Yogi went to bed. I got on my live. I promised him and don't make promises often, but I never break it. Nice, guys. It's been quite some time. Runner boy's been wanting to get live. He was stuck in the 1900s for not the time period, but in number wise, for a long time. And he's there right now, but let's seal the deal. Let's make sure that it happens. Amanda says, I'm sorry, Rosie says, Amanda, you made my chest hurt from laughing about the blushing thing. Cena says, Bill, that I can't lie. Yogi Eric gets sexier by the day. Now you guys definitely going to make me blush. Man, it's damn right. Rosie says, my best friend is here. Bill, how are you? Skit says, the 1900s, running by on horse and cart. Hey, Skits, have you meditated today? Rosie says, oops, I think they're going to fight for you, Yogi Eric. Amanda says, it will happen, Yogi. We're never going to fight for Running Boy. Awesome, guys. Bill says, glad I woke up to watch this live. I am too. Thank you. Runner Boy says, it was hard getting out of the 1900s too. Almost 100 years. It seemed like it, didn't it? Celia says, Eric equals kind, intelligent, handsome. He writes poetry. He has a great voice. Thank you. He looks terrific in red. What more can I say? Amanda, anything else to add? I think that sums it up. Probably more than enough. So, I'm going to dive in real quick. And then I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to go out and take my walk. I want to catch the sunrise coming up. I want to offer Lesson 70 from A Course in Miracles. Just 1 second. Lesson 69 from A Course in Miracles says, my grievances hide the light of the world in me. So we only see the clouds of our perception. What are our perceptions? whatever it is that's within us that we are projecting outwards. So if we are holding any grievance, even the smallest tiny glimmer of a grievance becomes the cloud of our perception. If we are holding any resentment, if we are not forgiving of anything that shows up in our life, then our cloud is our life. In Buddhism, they call it blue sky reality, the blue sky of our actuality. The sky itself never is affected by a cloud. The sky doesn't rain, the sky doesn't storm, the sky is impartial to what it holds. It just accepts, it just accepts, it just accepts. The blue sky is unconditional love, and it's our reality, our nature. Our reality is the blue sky, and yet we confuse ourselves for the clouds that pass. Let go of the clouds through the practice of forgiveness, and we always return to that blue sky reality. That. Lesson 69, with a little bit of Buddhist philosophy thrown in. Hey, Captain Kirk, my friend, how are you? Arizona says, may I ask about those gifts? It said 10, so does that mean 10 cents? It does. It means, actually, nope, it meant 5 cents. According to the little icon, it meant 5 cents. Praveen, my friend, how are you? Praveen says, hello, sir. Sorry for the late entry. That's okay. It is very hectic with full combat actions. I hope everything is okay, my friend. Bullet says 2:30 a.m., just a little sleep. It's 5:30 for me. I've been up since 2:30 though. Captain Kirk says, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, my friend. Kat says, good night, Yogi. Good night, my friend. Hope to see you later today. So what I hope is we get Runaway to that monetization, continue to helping each other, and we keep helping each other as well. So many of us are shooting for that final monetization. Daisy May, Nature's Dog Realm, Mama Chris. Let's see, we want to get Tundra all the way to 4K. Oh, Martine, Food from Afar. I can't drop her link, but let me type in her channel name. We're going to start, I'd love to see Cat and Jack get monetized. And whoever else, you know, let us know. Who needs help? What can we do for you? We'll support your channel any way possible. With that, guys, I have to go. Sorry if I missed anyone's comment. I apologize. Arizona says, thank you. I love these gifts. Me too. Hope everyone can get monetized. And thank you for welcoming me in your community. Absolutely, my friend. Arizona, if we can help you reach your goals, let us know. I will be alive. I am alive. I will be live again. You know what? I apologize because I did not have you on all notifications, but I do now. So hopefully I will be seeing more from you. If we can help you in any way, just let us know. Because we will. I'm going to spend some time on your channel today. Amanda says, enjoy the banana. I'm going to have a hard time enjoying that banana. I'm going to have a hard time enjoying that banana. Bye, Amanda. Stay blessing. Thank you, Miss Flipper. Arizona, again, thank you so much for coming in. It was just great hanging out with you. Celia says, I'm Googling Hafiz directly after this. Awesome. I love Hafiz. I love Rumi. Ruthie says, not the banana. Not the banana. Rosie says, poor Yogi, I feel bad for myself. Me too. I'm going to have to use every yogic trick I have at my disposal to visualize something else besides a banana. With that, love you too, my friends. Love you too, Amanda. Rosie's never going to eat a banana again. It's going to be difficult. Arizona says, thank you so very much. You're welcome, my friend. I love you too, Rosie. Guys, I'll see everyone later today. I hope. I get to see you later. Take care, guys.